I lost $40,000 today, and that's my real account. That's exactly, it's not a paper trading account, it's my real account. And my account went down almost 4.5% in one day, which was not fun at all. So let me tell you what exactly happened and how I dealt with it. Meanwhile, that's one of those things that can happen to anyone. Now, what happened? Well, I was long, means that I had position in several things, in gold and silver and things like Meta, Microsoft, things like that. Everything was going against me yesterday, which was not fun at all. I'm sure that if you are watching this and you experience this kind of a problem, I'm sure you're also in the world of pain. It is a short-lived pain though, but still, it was a world of pain. So now, why was I long in gold and silver? As an example, those were, by the way, my biggest losses for the day for today. Well, that's because gold and silver were really on a roll lately. If you see on this chart, you can see that this is the silver. The previous chart was gold. On a silver chart, from January of 2025, when silver was around 30 something dollars, a little bit less than $30. It went all the way to 100 and almost 10. It almost touched $110. And I'm talking about the silver ETF, in this case SLV it's called, which is the crazy thing, right? It's literally is a parabolic move, but you can also see at the right, that's my day today, right? That huge red bar going down. That's my day today, and that's the unfortunate part. But let me explain how I dealt with it and why exactly again I have it. Why I was even in the metals to begin with. Well, I am a systematic trader. I use actually flavor it. It's called systematic mechanical trader to be exact, which means that I come up with an idea, then I run that idea through my backtesting. I already have a software, so I don't need to program it as depicted on this picture, but I already have it. So that software allows me to test my ideas in all kinds of ways. And then once I'm satisfied with this idea, I can then use it for trading. I also have a separate program which automates everything for you. That is why I don't actually even need to enter orders manually at all. So I trade it that way. Now, why I use systematic trading? Because systematic trading, in essence, means rules, right? So I have specific rules to deal with. Rules means repeatability, because it repeats itself over and over and over again, because I test in a wide period of time. Also, that means if it's repeatable, then it's a predictable behavior. Because it's a predictable behavior, it means that the confidence for me to trade it is much higher versus some unknown. Imagine that if I'm just shooting from the hip and doing like this. Okay, it seems like the gold is going to go up. Why? Because I heard rumors, so I have some idea, maybe it will go up, but maybe it's a good idea to do it right now. But then, what do you think is going to happen? Well, at some point, then you need to get out with a profit or with a loss, and you don't know what to do, so you're kind of frozen in that indecision. So that's the reason why I have certain rules to get in and certain rules to get out, and I test them out, so I have confidence that, okay, these rules, on average, over the long period of time, work exactly as expected. Now, why is it so important for the confidence? Because if I have confidence in trading, it means that I have less emotions associated with trading. And everyone who traded ever, or even an investor, they don't even know that they're traders, but still, they call themselves investors. You would know that every time you make decisions like this, and if you're not really sure if your decision is the right one, you have some kind of doubts, either even like before you place the trade or after you place the trade, or before you invested, after you invested, you have all kinds of emotions flying and you can make all kinds of wrong decisions, and then you will crucify yourself forever and ever. So having less emotions means you will have much more consistent returns. Consistent returns lead to financial and emotional freedom. So that's my personal goal for why I use systematic trading. Now, coming back to why was I long then in gold or silver? Well, because my rules basically told me so. I programmed it in so that in certain type of condition with certain type of rules, I need to be in gold. I've been sitting in gold for more than a year, by the way. So it rallied for my position for more than 100%, which is great. Same thing happened for the silver. Again, certain rules told me that I need to be in silver as well, so I got in. And well, what is like I've been asked so many times that what if I need to overwrite the rules, or what if I don't even have the rules? What if I have some gut feeling? Well, in this case, just so you understand, particular in my case, I still decided to stick to my rules and not overwrite them. As an example, why? Because I'm still up 5.75% for this month already. With all the gyrations of the market, I was actually up obviously more than that. I was up 10 something percent, which is great. And my positions in gold and silver, they're hugely profitable. Because as I said, I've been sitting more than a year there, right? So just because it pulled back today, it is hurtful, but still I am making a lot of money from it. That is why I was sticking to my rules. So was it painful? Not gonna lie to you at all. It was quite painful. But the whole idea is to make sure that the pain is short-lived. Because I'm still a human, I still have emotions, everyone else does. I just don't want to dwell in my pain, right? Because when you dwell in your pain for a long time, then you either will be frozen to even make decisions to buy anything, or you will ditch the trading or investing altogether because you've been hurt too much. You have all kinds of things, and so that way you will not be able to actually then succeed in investing or trading or any of these endeavors, right? So that is why I'm here for the long run, for the long haul, and I want to stay there. Now, without the rules, that would have been so much more painful, by the way. I just wanted to point it out. Now, once again, literally leading to this fiasco, today's fiasco, I've been asked, should I come out from those positions or not? Should I overwrite my rules? And my answer, to be honest, was up to you, man. If you want to, you can, but I personally would not overwrite. Moreover, I know actually several people who actually overrode their rules. Maybe right now they can laugh at me saying, hey, see, you've been proven wrong, kind of a thing, that I didn't overwrite my rules. But as far as statistics are concerned, and I've seen it in action because of coming back, I had my confidence in the systems. Yes, it is painful right now, but it proves that to me that the rules work, and I would stick to my rules. The reason is that I don't have to then self-doubt myself. Because if I overwrite my rules right now, that means that in the future I will have a temptation to keep overwriting them. And that will lead back to what we started with, right? It will lead back to the same problem where you actually then don't know if you're doing the right things or not. So that's the main reason why I didn't overwrite my rules. Now, I took this opportunity not only write the record this video, but also think about it. Okay, that was a painful experience. Does it mean that now I ditch my system altogether for that particular instrument, or should I come up with better solutions? And in my opinion, I would rather have better solutions to go forward. Doesn't mean again that I will override my rules, completely trash them. It means that now I'm thinking, okay, maybe I will have some different hedges which will allow me to protect the profits, similar to this fiasco, or something like when it runs away too far that I can peel off the position. So using the risk management approach or different approach. So basically all of that to me is a nice opportunity, but the only way you can actually approach it as an opportunity if you don't have too much emotions running in your head right now. You need to calm down and find the solution, right? Not necessarily, because you can only do it on a cool head. Let's put it this way. Now, my personal motto, whoever knows me, they know that whatever happens is for the better. So I literally stick to it, and that's interesting. That picture was created for me. I said depict that whatever happens is for the better, and this picture popped up. Okay, I didn't create it myself. I didn't draw it. So it's nice because it's fitting to my personal philosophy, is whatever happens is for the better. And I take my losses as if they're tuition. I had huge losses, even more than 40K before. I had 100K losses in one day. even when I had much less money than I have right now. So it was much bigger loss percentage-wise per day. But I also take it just as an opportunity to learn, to create more solutions, to see and actually confirm more and more to myself that you need to stick to your rules. Because a lot of those prior bigger losses were because I didn't stick to my rules. Okay, so that was a different type of confirmation. Here, I actually stuck to my rules, and I lost at the same time. But it's because I believe in them a lot. Okay, so now that's by the way, it's just coming back to this little picture. That's little kind of like island with palm trees. That's my dream place. I want to live in Maui. That reminds me of Hawaii a lot. So that's why I'm saying like it's so fitting to to me personally. That's why I like to put that picture in. Now, just quickly to wrap things up, okay? Subscribe to our channel. There is more information coming up. And if you have any questions, write to our info@tradingsystems.com. Check our website, tradingsystems.com. There's a lot more information. And there are 4 more books which you can go ahead, buy on Amazon right now and read. They allow you to discover a lot more about systematic trading. I wrote a book on the right, The Wealth Well Managed, and my business partner Lawrence wrote 3 books on the left, or to the left side of me, from my Wealth Well Managed book, and I really encourage you to read it. Otherwise, I leave you to it, and once again, thank you for watching, and see you next time.